good day, everybody. It's the 31st of January, and although it's a bright, sunny day here in the America's Midwest, it's roughly, single-digit degrees outside, so if you go out, make sure you bundle up. I do have to remind everybody that this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my psychic impressions, thoughts. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient, so what I see and hear, yes, I will interpret. Not everyone may agree with it. I get impressions on all sorts of things. It's just not focused on the British royal family, so current events, life. And so I do try to include something about the royal family, and I'll pop it in somewhere within the video. So people who are thinking, oh, I'm just going to exclusively report on them, please be patient because your info will be included somewhere. I do want to remind everybody that, yes, once I hit that 250 mark, I will be doing a live stream with people who can come on and ask questions. And I've been in communication with some other channel creators, and we're putting something together that will, when everything is finalized, it'll be a big surprise for everyone. So, to get on to progress to stuff that is happening in the world. Oh, yeah, I kept an eye on the big meetings that were happening over in Europe, and don't be surprised if they try to pull another lockdown on the world due to some illness. It's like they're trying to recreate James Bond or Austin Powers movies. So start using your common sense. Big time. Use your common sense. And they're also going to try to institute restrictions, like what happened after World War II, where people were restricted as to the temperature in their own homes, and certain food items may be rationed along with gasoline and petrol. So depending on your occupation, that'll decide how many gallons or liters of fuel you will be allowed to have in your vehicle. Not the greatest thing to pick up on, but this is what they're going to try and do. So we really have to take a serious look at who we want ruling the world. I was getting the image of the movie Lord of the Flies, so it's going to be survival of the fittest. And another thing that I saw was, I guess there's a Central South American country that's going up for grabs right now, and they've sent in the UN peacekeeping troops. I don't know how much everybody knows about world history, but it seems like every time the UN has sent in peacekeepers, things have gone from bad to worse. And just think they sent in UN troops in Korea back in the 50s, Vietnam in the 60s, 80s, 90s, certain Eastern European countries. And some real nasty ass stuff happened. So another thing we need to take a serious look at is the UN all that it's cracked up to be? Could it be more of a organization to create chaos instead of to keeping the world nice, happy for everybody and safe? So I question that a lot. So I hope everybody else starts too. Another thing that came in the other day, I was talking to some friends in law enforcement. And all I kept seeing during the discussion is replay of Minneapolis, replay. I get this, and I got the bleeding of a lamb. So, sacrificial lamb, something, maybe this guy that things happened to knew that he was to be a martyr, or actually volunteered. Can we get into his medical records? Was he already diagnosed with a pre-existing condition that was going to be limiting his time in this lifetime? So he decided, okay, I'll be the lamb for this organization that was set up by a bunch of Marxists. It could be the powder keg to start off nonsense like what happened after the incident up in Minneapolis. So be careful, people. If you are able to, make sure you've got plenty of stuff to protect yourself, because we may need it. It's the flash of like inmates running the asylum just came through my mind. So, hey, got to remind people, this is my psychic impressions. It's for entertainment only. Disclaimers down in the box. Now, for what a lot of people are looking for and waiting for, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Princessy and the Princess Royal. Now, being a female, of course, I'm going to pay attention. What is she wearing? And I've noticed that she's been wearing some really gorgeous jewelry lately. And I did read someplace that Anne inherited her mother's private jewelry collection. So I believe that she's been wearing pieces that belong to her mom out on certain engagements. I mean, some of the necklaces, the gold and the pearls, and are just gorgeous, fantastic. And different earrings and brooches. So to honor her mom on things, she's been wearing her mom's jewelry. And it would not surprise me if occasionally we will see Zara wearing a few of the pieces, because, hey, daughters always borrow jewelry from mom. So I think that's going to be seen a lot more. And it's also kind of a backhanded slap to somebody else who couldn't toe the line, saying, hey, guess I got it all. And it's shared with the women that were very close to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. So yeah, they are wearing pieces that were left to them. And it's a great way to honor QE2. And yeah, at the same time, rub somebody else's nose in the dirt because she couldn't handle it. She thought she was going to get paid. Well, excuse me, you were getting paid. You just didn't see it as a traditional paycheck. Now, the other thing that I kind of got glimpses of is the Princess Royal sitting at a desk with like ledger books and old style adding machine, where you punch the keys and you pull the lever and there's a big tape that comes out. And I poked around, and yeah, she is like the executor trustee to the accounts of monies that were left to Prince Henry. Now, Henry, besides the chunk of change that he received, a principal amount from his mother that he would have access to. But the monies that he received from other members, like his great-grandmother, the Queen Mother, the former Lady Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, his grandfather, Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, and of course his grandmother, QE2. That money was put into trust. And anybody who knows anything about how the English do things, when somebody inherits a vast amount of money and property, it has something called an entailment, where the person it is left to only has access to the interest, not the principal. The principal may not be allowed to be touched until 2 or 3 more generations down the road. So Henry is only available to have access to the interest, and Anne, the Princess Royal, is the one who controls that checkbook. So according to rumor, and I do think it's fact because she plays things very low-key, it would not surprise me if she jumped on a polar flight from London to LA, and there is a consulate in Los Angeles, that she quietly stayed at the residence of the Consul General, so she wouldn't be noticed at a hotel. She went there and she kind of opened the books to Prince Henry and his wife and said, "Hey kids, you kind of blew through the available funds from your mother. This is the amount of money you have to live on monthly. Straighten out your act." And it's a monthly allotment. You don't get the yearly interest in a lump sum, but you get X amount of dollars per month to live on. Well, also, somebody was informed that in a lot of countries and a lot of states here, property money is not calculated when a divorce occurs. Inherited goods money is not part of a divorce settlement. So, sorry, dearie, you already blew through his available cash. And you can't touch that inherited dollars. So, we're kind of SOL on things. So it would not surprise me if the Princess Royal did pop over to the States here, had a nice little financial discussion with somebody, and when somebody found out what she was not going to get, she said, "Up yours, I'm out of here." So maybe that explains why we haven't seen her around lately. And plus, I don't know if anybody else noticed it, but yeah, she wasn't invited to things pertaining to the BAFTAs, the big party here in Los Angeles. But recently, Catherine, our Princess of Wales, did attend a function sponsored by the BAFTAs. And I think it's really great because she did a really good up yours to somebody by wearing that gorgeous red Alexander McQueen suit. Properly tailored, just fit her body, just out there, just totally fantastic looking. And the statement earrings just rocked it. I mean, she didn't need to glam on a ton of jewelry aside from, we always see her wearing her wedding rings, her engagement ring, and then I guess one of the rings came as a push present, which is quite common. So besides the rings on her normal left hand, she had great statement earrings. That's all she needed to wear with that outfit. And I bet that designer has probably sold out. And it's so nice to see members of the royal family wearing affordable fashion. Not everyone has to be dressed in thousands of dollars worth of stuff every day. So, yeah, Catherine has some statement go-to outfits, and we know Alexander McQueen is one of her favorite designers. So, that's about it for today. I'm like, yeah, we're going to be experiencing some more cold weather stuff in the Midwest here. It's like we had a very mild start. I really believe that. Some people are going to say it's climate change when no, it's just we go by a really wonky calendar system on this earth. But if you notice, our weather patterns are like running like 4 weeks behind what some people claim, 4 weeks behind our equinox and our solstice. We had our solstice, and for like 3-4 weeks past it, we still had fall, autumn weather. And when we have the spring equinox, I'd say for about another 4 weeks later, we'll still be experiencing winter weather. So our weather patterns are changing, but it's not due to climate change. It's just a natural occurrence. And we just learn to live with it. So I hope everyone has a great day. Just a reminder, as soon as I hit that 250, I will be doing the live readings. So for those of you who haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. I can read the analytics. A lot of people watch but aren't subscribed, so please do so everyone can benefit. Tomorrow is February 1st. For the month of January, I was doing videos on odd days. Tomorrow is an off day for me, so for the month of February, my videos will go up on even numbered days. So everybody have a great day, and catch you, today's Tuesday? Catch you on Thursday. Bye-bye.